Merry Christmas.
From all of us at WESH 2.
Local, live, late-breaking. WESH 2 News Sunrise starts now.
Now on Sunrise, Orlando police have spent the night searching for this 12-year-old boy in Orlando. What police want you to know about his disappearance.
Plus, spreading joy. A group of volunteers in Seminole County are coming together this Christmas morning to deliver meals to seniors who need it the most.
Oh, and we are waking up to temperatures in the 40s and 50s. Nice and festive for Christmas morning. First warning, meteorologist Cam Tran is timing out what the rest of the holiday forecast looks like. It is 6 o'clock on this Christmas Day. Merry Christmas and happy first day of Hanukkah. Thanks for being with us. I'm Sheldon Dutez.
A rare day indeed. I'm Sonica Dange. We are going to begin with first warning meteorologist Cam Tran. And Cam, Central Florida is starting the holiday with some clouds, a bit of fog, but nothing like yesterday.
That's right. We are waking up to some patchy fog this morning, and actually it feels quite festive. It's a crisp and cool start to your Christmas morning. Let's take a look at those temperatures as you wake up, maybe getting ready to unwrap some of those presents under the tree. 46 degrees right now in Ocala. Chilly start there. 49 in Villages and 54 in Orlando. Take a look at visibilities this morning. Not seeing much in terms of fog. Right now we're just seeing some patchy fog up to our north and west, particularly up in Marion County and Ocala there. Rest of Central Florida not really seeing much in terms of fog, but we can't rule out some patchy fog as we go into around 7 to 8 o'clock this morning. All of us deal with quite a bit of cloud cover, though. Here's a look at the satellite. You can see the bright whites there indicating all the clouds moving across our area. Radar portion showing dry conditions, and we'll keep it dry for the rest of your Christmas holiday. Here's a look at your 12-hour forecast. A high of 72 degrees with a light breeze out of the northeast at 5 to 15 miles per hour. Dry today, but I am tracking soaking rainfall returning to the forecast soon. That's coming up in 15 minutes.
The gift of giving. That's what Christmas morning is all about for a group of volunteers in Sanford today.
Yeah, in just a couple of hours, crews from Meals on Wheels will start delivering to seniors who would not have anything else to eat today. WESH 2's Spencer Tracy joins us live this morning. Spencer, they plan to make 200 deliveries today.
Yeah, it's truly going to be awesome to see. This is an annual holiday tradition for Meals for Wheels, for this nonprofit. And, you know, volunteers will be going door to door to 200 seniors' doorsteps. That's going to be really awesome to see and just touching in so many ways. Now, it takes a lot of people to put this on, and especially the volunteers. And Meals on Wheels says they're always looking for more. So if you have time, not this Christmas, but maybe next year to help them out, or any time during the year, they say they're always looking. But it's going to be really exciting here. Stay with us throughout the morning. We're going to be talking to people live. We're also going to be having that full story of people going to, the volunteers going to the seniors' homes. So it'll be really touching to see this Christmas. All right, covering Seminole County, I'm live in Sanford this morning. I'm Spencer Tracy, WESH 2 News.
All right, Spencer, thanks so much. And right now, Orlando police need your help finding this 12-year-old boy. His name is CJ Blake Bryan. He was last seen in the area of Michigan Street and Fern Creek Avenue. This was around 4 o'clock yesterday afternoon. He was wearing a black sweater, black pants, and black shoes. Now, if you know where he is, please call Orlando Police.
Right now, deputies in Orange County need your help finding a suspected bank robber. Take a good look at your screen here. Investigators say he walked into the Bank of America on West Town Center Boulevard yesterday and demanded money from the teller. If you recognize him, call Crime Line. Well, for days now, WESH 2 has been digging into the drone company behind this holiday show gone wrong at Lake Eola Park over the weekend.
Sky Elements placed third this year on NBC's America's Got Talent, and the company is no stranger to Orlando. They actually flew their drones over Universal during the nighttime show Sensational, a symphonic spectacular, and also during the IAPA Expo in Orlando.
As WESH 2's Justin Shecker explains, the drones were also set to fly at the Orlando World Center Marriott today, but the hotel has canceled the show.
WESH 2 has been tracking this story since it first broke on Saturday night, and we'll continue to keep you updated on 7-year-old Alexander as the FAA and the NTSB investigate what happened at the park. You can also follow all of the latest developments on WESH.com.
We're gonna have to do a horizontal standpipe. There's 2 boats on fire.
New body cam video this morning shows the moments firefighters responded to a deadly boat explosion in Fort Lauderdale. It happened Monday night after its engines started. 6 people are still in the hospital right now. It is unclear what caused the explosion. In St. Cloud, a man is recovering after being shot during a fight at a park. This happened at Water Tower Park on Pine Tree Drive just after 11 Monday night. Police say two groups got into a fist fight before someone pulled a gun. One man in his 20s was shot in the shoulder. He is expected to be okay. Officers are working to identify everyone involved. All right, when you are done unwrapping gifts this morning, you may want to think twice before piling up all of those boxes on the curb.
Yeah, those boxes can possibly entice thieves to come break into your house. You don't want that. But Winter Springs Police showed WESH 2's Dave McDaniel how they're working to make sure this doesn't happen. All right, breaking down the boxes and putting them in a garbage can or plastic trash bag is another great way to protect yourself, so something to consider.
All right, as we mentioned at the top of the hour here, in addition to Christmas, it is also the first night of Hanukkah. The Jewish Festival of Lights celebrates the rededication of the Second Temple of Jerusalem around 165 BC. Candles are lit on each of Hanukkah's 8 nights to commemorate the miracle. And tomorrow marks the first day of Kwanzaa. The week-long celebration was created in 1966 as a non-religious way for African Americans to reconnect with ancestral roots. A candle is lit each night, each day of celebration, dedicated to one of 7 principles: unity, self-determination, collective responsibility, cooperative economics, purpose, creativity, and faith.
All right, if you use Lynx or Sunrail to get around, plan ahead. Lynx will operate on Sunday hours today and next week on New Year's Day. Sunrail will be closed today and next Wednesday on New Year's Day. If you are flying out of Canton for the holidays, here's a look at the flight board at the Orlando airport right now. Most of those flights are on time. 4 are delayed and 1 is canceled. More than 111,000 travelers are expected to fly in and out of the airport today, which is significantly lower from what we saw earlier this travel season. So.
Yeah, today's not expected to be a busy day at the airport by any means, but it does look like if you are one of the fewer people who are headed out, there are no problems.
Yeah, here's a live look at our live airport status for the airports all across our nation. You can see everything's in the green, which is good news. So you can see from West Coast to East Coast, we are looking at 0 delays at the nation's major airports. I will say, though, there is this area low pressure that's in Texas right now. It's bringing quite a bit of rain and a couple thunderstorms there in Southeast Texas. So if you're flying to IAH right now, it's looking good. That's the airport in Houston. We could see delays possibly later today. Here's a look at the setup for Thursday, day after Christmas. If you have some loved ones traveling out, that system is still going to be lingering over Texas. Possible delays there. Also, more of that atmospheric river bringing a system, some snow in the mountains and the Rockies. Otherwise, pretty quiet weather, especially here at home. I am tracking some rain that will be moving into our forecast very soon. I'll let you know when in a few minutes.
Cam. All right, your shot of becoming a millionaire is not over. Where the Mega Millions jackpot stands this morning after no one won last night.
But first, Social Security on the line. The proposals to save the program and why they may not come in time.
Closed captioning brought to you by National Floors Direct.
This is Tony. He's your chief meteorologist and Central Florida's most accurate.
No matter the forecast, I'm always watching your weather.
From sunny skies to stormy afternoons, trust Chief Meteorologist Tony Manalfi and WESH 2 First Warning Weather. You're watching WESH 2.
All right, we're back here at 6:14 with news this morning on the holiday. Unfortunately, the fate of Social Security is on the line as we close out the year. The current estimates predict that officials will have to cut benefits by 2033 in order to keep that program operating.
Our Washington Bureau correspondent Amy Lou is explaining the proposals to save it and why lawmakers aren't acting on them.
We've got some new details this morning on the rebuilding of Baltimore's iconic Francis Scott Key Bridge. Officials say that the process will begin as soon as next month. The Maryland Transportation Authority said crews will start with surveying and scanning the riverbed and collecting soil samples. Demolition will begin in the spring. The rebuild is expected to cost about $2 billion and take about 4 years to complete. You may remember earlier this year, the Key Bridge collapsed in March after that cargo ship lost power and crashed into it. 6 construction workers on the bridge died.
SpaceX is not finished launching rockets this year. The company is hoping to send up a Falcon 9 and communication satellite early Sunday morning. The Astronauts from One to Many mission was scrubbed twice last week. It was because of technical issues. The 129-minute launch window opens at midnight, 12 a.m. Sunday morning at Cape Canaveral Space Force Station.
All right, good news for anybody who didn't get to buy a Mega Millions ticket for last night's drawing. Nobody matched all 5 numbers for the Mega Ball, which means there's still a chance for you to win the jackpot. It's now grown to $1.15 billion. It's like not fathomable.
Right.
Cash option is $516.1 million, which is also very big. Next drawing is on Friday night. So good luck to anybody who's playing. Maybe people purchase tickets for stocking stuffers or dinner.
That's a good idea. That is a really great idea. Came one day too late, though, Sheldon. All right, time now for a check of our first warning forecast. It is Christmas, the first day of Hanukkah. We seem to be off to a nice and pleasant start.
It's a crisp and cool start to this holiday morning. We are looking at dry conditions as well, so if you have any outdoor plans, it's looking great, but we do have some big weather changes on the way. One will be the warm up, so it's not going to quite feel like festive by late week as temperatures push near 80 degrees, and we're expecting wet weather this upcoming weekend. Let's first talk about the warm up. So today we'll see a high of 72, but tomorrow 77, Friday 76, and look at this, Saturday a high of 78 degrees. Our average temperature should be right around 73. Here's a look at the side-by-side comparison of how much rain we can expect over the weekend. European model on the left and the GFS on the right. And you can see they're pretty similar in terms of the amounts. About 1 to 2 inches of rain. It's more of the exact placement, but again, we are expecting a nice soaking rainfall this upcoming weekend, particularly on Sunday. So just want to give you a big heads up on that. Not expecting any rain today. A lot of clouds around, some patchy fog this morning. We're seeing some patchy fog this morning in Ocala. Otherwise, we're not expecting that dense fog like what we saw yesterday, or widespread fog is what we saw yesterday. A lot of it has to do with this cloud cover. You can see mostly cloudy to cloudy skies all across our area. So unfortunately for your Christmas day, we're going to be socked in with the clouds. A nice cool start to the morning though. 54 right now in Orlando, 52 in DeLand, and 46 in Ocala. Christmas Day not looking too bad. It'll be mostly cloudy with a high of 72 this afternoon, staying dry. Tomorrow morning a bit warmer. Temperatures will be in the upper 50s as we wake up for Thursday morning, and highs tomorrow once again will be mainly into the middle to upper 70s. So gradual warm up as we go towards late week. A chance for a shower or two Friday, but the better shot for rain again will be largely this weekend. Here's a look ahead at your Central Florida's certified most accurate forecast. So we are expecting quiet weather today, tomorrow, and even Friday. So ending off the week a nice note, but then we are expecting rain showers on Saturday and Sunday. Behind that front, drier conditions as we end off 2024. I can't believe we're saying that already. Coming up in the next half hour, I'll give you a glimpse, a closer look at your New Year's Eve forecast and what we can expect for the first couple days of 2025. Coming up.
Still ahead, our national consumer correspondent Jeff Rawson is helping you weigh the pros and cons of buying or leasing a car.
But first, a major recall alert on this Christmas Day. Why people are being asked to immediately stop using a brand of eye drops that were sold at Publix.
Watch the Harlem Globetrotters play it forward on WESH 2 and see them live at Edition Financial Arena Friday, January 10th and Monday, January 13th at the Ocean Center, Daytona Beach.
There are enough surprises in your day. Don't let the weather be one of them. Take Central Florida's most accurate forecast with you anywhere. Download the WESH 2 app today.
All right, we have a safety alert for you this morning about something that may be in your medicine cabinet right now. There is a recall for some eye drops sold at Publix. They may have a fungal contamination in them. This kind of contamination can lead to eye infections, though no cases so far have been reported. Recalled drops come in 25-count packages with a September 2025 expiration date. If you have these in your closet or your cupboard, take another look at your screen here. Sustain, make sure that you get rid of it. All right, now to what Rawson reports, answering your questions. You wanted to know, what are the pros and cons of buying or leasing a car?
Something I always wonder about when it comes to that time. Our chief national consumer correspondent, Jeff Rawson, is comparing those options in this morning's Rawson Response. Well, dozens of volunteers in Seminole County are spending this Christmas morning helping others.
The holiday tradition that dates back decades. Plus, Christmas is, unfortunately, one of the most dangerous days to be driving on the road. The distractions that makes traveling during the holidays lead to more crashes.
First warning weather on WESH 2 is sponsored by Morgan & Morgan. Dial pound law on your cell phone.
Local, live, late breaking. WESH 2 News Sunrise starts now.
It is 6:30 on this Christmas morning. Thank you for waking up with the Sunrise team. I'm Sonica Donge.
And I'm Sheldon Dutez. So in addition to it being Christmas, it's also the first night of Hanukkah, so a lot to celebrate and look forward to today. We want to bring in first warning at meteorologist Cam Trey to help us plan for the day, and we're off to a crisp, cool start.
It feels like the holiday.
It does feel like the holiday. Even this afternoon, it's going to feel like the holidays with highs only in the low 70s. And weather-wise, it's very quiet today. So if you have some outdoor activities today, you're in great shape in terms of that. But it's going to be rather cloudy out, though. Here's a look at our satellite and radar. You see all the bright whites. That's all the clouds are streaming ahead right now. So unfortunately, it's going to be a bit of a gloomy start to your Christmas morning. No rain to track at the moment, so that's good news. In terms of fog, it's very, very patchy in nature. You can see some light fog up north into Marion County, but overall, not a huge issue this morning. It is a crisp and cool start, though, right now at 54 in Orlando. We're currently at 46 in Ocala. 12-hour forecast showing mostly cloudy skies, so cloudy conditions this afternoon, a high of 72 degrees. Staying dry today, but I am expecting soaking rainfall moving into the forecast soon. I'll let you know when in 15 minutes.
Cam, thank you. Right now, Orlando police are looking for this 12-year-old boy. He was last seen in the area of Michigan Street and South Fern Creek Avenue around 4 o'clock yesterday afternoon, wearing a black sweater, black pants, and black shoes. If you know where he is, please call Orlando police.
It is 6:31, and the Christmas season is all about helping others. And this morning, some local seniors will get a little bit of extra help.
Dozens of volunteers are delivering meals to them in just a couple of hours. WESH 2 Spencer Tracy is joining us live from Sanford this morning. And Spencer, this is a long-standing Christmas tradition for Meals on Wheels.
Yes, it is, Sonica. So Meals on Wheels has been serving seniors in Seminole County, if you can believe it, since 1973. And they will continue that annual tradition today, delivering meals to 200 seniors. They'll be getting gift baskets as well as meals to their front doorsteps. Covering Seminole County live in Sanford this morning, I'm Spencer Tracy, WESH 2 News.
All right, we're taking a live look right now near Orlando and I-4. And if you are getting on the road today to be with loved ones for the holiday, you want to be mindful behind the wheel. Christmas Day and New Year's Day are the worst for distracted driving.
And this is according to analysis by tech company Cambridge Mobile Telematics. WESH 2's Tony Atkins is hitting the road to find out what makes Christmas so dangerous. Law enforcement officers typically see more speeding on Christmas as well, 51% more than the average. The rise in distracted driving on Christmas alone led to 2,000 more crashes and $47 million in damage over the past few years.
Well, a beloved restaurant in College Park that has fed people in Orlando for 70 years is closing for the holiday because of a fire that happened. Some regulars at College Park Cafe there on Edgewater Drive suddenly saw the kitchen go up in flames. Now, when you walk into the diner, everything looks okay except for the back.
The main cooker, the grill, the stove is no longer. That's it. If we don't have the heat and the warmth to make the food hot, we can't run.
So tough. The cafe cannot reopen until an inspection is done. So they're going to lose a lot of business right now because so many people are home from work. Firefighters are still trying to figure out how the fire started at the cafe.
Oh, that's so unfortunate, especially around the holidays. The Christian Service Center in Orange County says it helped more than 1,200 people find a safe place to rest their heads. This is a huge increase from just a year ago. Last January, the organization set a goal to help over 1,200 people. They're now half a dozen over that goal. One of those people is Dennis McCrae. He told us about one of many obstacles he faced.
Trying to find apartments that are low income for people with disabilities and just in general in Florida is almost impossible.
McCrae says the search for a meal led him to also find a place to stay. The Christian Service Center hopes they can rescue 1,500 more people from homelessness.
All right, if you're looking to go to the beach in Volusia County this New Year you're not a local, get ready to pay more for off-beach parking starting in New Year's Day. The county will charge $20 a day at their 60 parking lots. You can also get an annual pass for $100. There's also a $150 annual pass to park and drive on the beach. Otherwise, it's $30 for the day. County's annual passes for parking will not be accepted in city lots. New Smyrna Beach and Daytona Beach both have pay to park lots for the beach. All right, it is 6:36, and we are in the thick of cold and flu season. The sniffles, sneezing, and fevers are hitting a lot of us pretty hard.
Yeah, this morning, Caleb Califano has a closer look at the steps you can take to keep you and your loved ones healthy.
All right, all good stuff to keep in mind, especially as we are gathering indoors and with family that we don't always see, so.
Yeah, got to be careful. Okay, well, if you are traveling today, you should have an easy time there at the airport. And it looks like, Cam, most things are running on time.
That's right. Here's a live look at the flight board at MCO. You can see on time 136 flights, delayed just 5, and only 1 has been canceled so far. So things are looking good at Orlando International. Here's a look at the airports across the nation here from west to east. Everything is in the green, which is good. No major delays at any of our big airports for today, but we could see some delays tomorrow, especially across Texas. We have a storm system that will be developing there. That could bring severe weather across north and southeast Texas. So if you're flying into DFW or IAH or Hobby tomorrow, this is Thursday, we could see delays there, particularly tomorrow afternoon. Weather-wise, it's very quiet today locally in Central Florida, but I am tracking some soaking rainfall moving into our forecast soon. I'll let you know when, coming up in less than 10.
Just a quick errand. We are breaking down what is open today.
Plus, thousands of people were at Cocoa Beach for a Christmas Eve tradition. The special meaning behind these surfing Santas.
Don't miss the final week of our year-end closeout. Shop now at Toyota of Orlando and Toyota of Claremont.
What does Central Florida's most accurate forecast look like?
It's rising before the sun to go through the models. It's forecasting changes to help you plan with confidence. It's keeping you updated as severe storms move through, from sunny skies to stay inside.
At WESH 2, we understand Central Florida weather.
That's why WESH 2 First Warning Weather is certified the most accurate 17 years in a row by WeatherRate. This is what accuracy looks like, and it's only on WESH 2 News. Your live eye in the sky, covering breaking news in Central Florida. This is Chopper 2, and it's only on WESH 2 News. Local, live, late breaking.
Notre Dame Cathedral in Paris hosted their first Christmas Mass in years last night. During service, the priest said that the cathedral served as a symbol of faith, unity, and hope. You may remember in April of 2019, the cathedral's roof caught fire, forcing it to close for 5 years. Still unclear what caused that fire. It took 5.5 years to restore it and reopen. All right, today you may be wondering which stores or businesses might be open because of the holiday.
Here is a list for you. All the grocery stores on your screen are closed today. So that's Publix, Target, Aldi, Walmart, Costco, Sam's Club, Trader Joe's, and Winn-Dixie. But if you do need to run some errands, CVS and Walgreens will be open for their regular hours today. Also, 7-Eleven, Wawa, and Buc-ee's will be open 24 hours. But to be safe, of course, always check your local location's website to see if they do have special holiday hours. Buc-ee's, can always count on Buc-ee's.
I was going to say, listen, if you need sugar or something last minute for an ingredient, you know, you can go to one of those convenience stores. For the theme parks, Disney has special holiday hours today. The Magic Kingdom will be open from 8 in the morning until 11 p.m. Epcot will be open from 9 a.m. to 9:30 p.m. Hollywood Studios opens at 9. They'll stay open for about 12 hours. And then Animal Kingdom opens from 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. Blizzard Beach, if you're heading to theme parks for attractions in the water park, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Disney Springs will be open from the hours you see there on your screen from 10 a.m. to 11 p.m. Let's get you caught up on Universal Studios. The park will be open today as well from 9 to 9. Islands of Adventure, 9 to 10. Volcano Bay will be open from 10 this morning until 5 p.m. And City Walk will be open from 7 o'clock this morning, 15 minutes from now until 1 o'clock this morning. SeaWorld is also open. Basically, all of our theme parks are open. So
probably one of the busiest days of the year for them.
I can only imagine, but have so much fun if you're visiting today or if your family's opening presents and you're local. Enjoy the parks.
Absolutely. All right, around 15,000 people gathered on a chilly Cocoa Beach yesterday morning for the 16th annual Surfing Santa's charity event. Money raised supports several charities, including Grind for Life. The organization helps people battling cancer. The original Surfing Santa himself says he is amazed at how this event has grown.
Back in 2009, I went surfing as Santa. Some friends said they wanted to join me the following year, and it's just kind of exploded. And my heart is full. so many happy people here. There's so many happy surfers. There's spectators. Everybody here is in a good mood.
The event also featured a costume contest and pictures with Santa. Organizers say plans for next year are already in the works. So many amazing options to choose from as you celebrate the holidays here in Central Florida.
Oh, yeah. And this is also a time for so many different traditions and so many families in our area.
Yeah, do you have any in particular?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of our traditions revolve around food in our house. I'm sure the same for so many people who are watching this morning. So it's interesting because our family's in transition right now. So we did a lot of things a certain way growing up, but now that my sister and her husband have 3 kids, like they've kind of taken on hosting duties and so forth. But a lot of Caribbean folks will know this, but we do the black cake, which is like rum-soaked fruitcake. That's like a big tradition. Sorrel, which is a hibiscus drink that we only drink around the holidays, and salted ham. So if you can think of like a prosciutto, a cut of prosciutto, that saltiness, but thicker cut.
Oh, wow, that sounds good. Incredible. Yes. Now, are these all, not the ham, obviously, but is that cake homemade? Or do you guys go out and purchase it?
Cake is homemade.
Who makes it?
Usually my mom.
Oh,
I'm not a fan though, but like it's a very divisive dessert.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we're still trying to figure out our holiday traditions. I think this is the second year that obviously Bear is with us. So we're trying to figure out what it means to have a kid in the mix and try and I don't know, bring the magic of this season, you know, especially since I work on Christmas. We don't travel as much as we used to for the holiday, but we're trying to figure it out. Actually, I think the only tradition that we really have figured out so far is we take our holiday pictures in pajamas. Last year it was just a matter of convenience.
That's cute.
He was 3 months old and I didn't want to leave the house. This year I just went with the flow, so I think that's our tradition right now. It's just we're going to take our holiday pictures in pajamas.
Yeah.
I think I'm in the same boat with you, being a new mom. Our sons are only like, what, 4 or 5 days apart?
Yeah, literally 4 or 5 days apart.
Like our sons were born less than a week apart.
Literally.
We are building new traditions like you as a new fam. So our new tradition now is we take the baby to Disney Springs for the Christmas tree stroll. So we took him at 3 months last year.
Okay.
And then this is the recent photo that we took with this year. And so we're going to compare those for every year as he gets bigger and older.
And Kim, I know we were talking about this too, but we're in this weird phase where I know it's technically our baby's second Christmas, but in a lot of ways it feels like our baby's first Christmas because they're finally able to see and, you know, acknowledge what's going on around them. They're more than just a potato.
I will say, like, as I mentioned with our family, like, you know, we did things a certain way because it was just like the 3 adult siblings and my parents. But when my sister started having kids, her family started forming their own traditions, and you guys are forming your own traditions as well, and you kind of like
ever evolving.
Everybody, yes, exactly. That's the name of the game. It's always evolving.
All right. Well, we could talk about this forever, but we do want to get a check of our forecast today because we know a lot of people are probably going to maybe head out and about today, but we're feeling very holiday-esque.
That's right. No matter what your tradition is for Christmas Day, the weather's going to cooperate today. We're not going to see a whole lot of sunshine today, unfortunately, but a lot of clouds, and that will be sticking around tomorrow as well. Showing you the 7-day off the top because we've got some big changes on the way once we get past Christmas Day. So by the weekend, we are expecting rain showers to move into the forecast with a cold front moving in on Sunday. Behind that, we are going to see some drier weather. We're also going to see a warm up as well. So it does feel festive on this Christmas morning. But by Saturday, we'll be seeing temperatures pushing near 80 degrees. In fact, here's a look at your weekend planner for the holiday weekend. A few showers on Saturday, high of 78 on Sunday, high of 76 with rain showers arriving and that are going to be pretty widespread. Just want to give you a big heads up if you're heading out to the Pop-Tarts Bowl. There's a huge bowl game there at Camping World Stadium. 3:30 will be the kickoff. We are expecting a few passing quick showers, though, right around kickoff. So make sure you're bringing the ponchos with you, and we're expecting some lingering showers around at 6 o'clock as well. Today, though, not expecting any rain, but a lot of clouds once again. Here's a look at our satellite and radar. You can see the white and gray shading indicating all the thick level layers of clouds across our area. And we're not really seeing fog as a huge issue this morning, but can't wake up to some patchy fog here and there. A crisp and cool start, as Sonica mentioned earlier, 51 right now in DeLand. We're at 46 in Ocala, 49 in the Villages. 12-hour forecast on your Christmas Day, showing a high of 72 this afternoon under mostly cloudy to cloudy skies. Tomorrow morning for Thursday morning, if you're heading back shopping or possibly heading back to work, we'll be starting off in the upper 50s. A nice comfortable start to tomorrow. Warm tomorrow afternoon. We'll be topping out around 77 in Orlando, 75 in DeLand, mid-70s in Sanford. So Christmas week forecast, we're going to continue to see those temperatures climb into the upper 70s as we go into late week. And then looking ahead for next week as we end off 2024 and enter 2025, we're watching for another front to to arrive. This one, though, not expected to bring us a whole lot of rain. We could see an isolated sprinkle for New Year's Eve. Right now, the timing looks to be around in the evening, around 7 to 8 o'clock. And then once that front passes, cooler weather as we welcome in 2025. So your New Year's Eve or New Year's outlook. Mild conditions on Monday, warm ahead of that front on New Year's Eve, and then look at that on New Year's Day on Wednesday of next week. We are going to see some of those cooler temperatures arrive. Here's a look at it. Your Central Florida certified most accurate forecast. It is going to be very mild as we end off the week. Wet weather for the weekend, so keep those umbrellas handy. More news for you coming up on the other side of the break.
Hello everybody, I'm Lance Corporal Fisher. I'm out here deployed with VMFA 312 here in Iwakuni, Japan. Just wanted to say hello and a shout out to family and friends back in Melbourne, Florida. Hope you guys are all doing good, and Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays.
First Warning Weather on WESH 2 is sponsored by 1 Hour Heating and Air.
All right, we're back now at 6:55.
Our Sunrise team is getting you a final check of this morning's top news and weather.
I'm Spencer Tracy here at Meals on Wheels at the Seminole County location, where volunteers will be headed out to deliver meals and gifts to 200 seniors in Seminole County that are in need. Volunteers say this goes a long way.
And right now, Orlando police are searching for a missing 12-year-old boy. Please take a good look at your screen. CJ Blake Bryan was last seen on East Michigan Street and South Fern Creek Avenue around 4 o'clock yesterday. He was wearing a black sweater, black pants, and black shoes. If you know where he is or if you have spotted him, please call Orlando police.
Right now, deputies in Orange County need your help finding the suspected bank robber. Investigators say he walked into the Bank of America there on West Town Center Boulevard yesterday and demanded money from the teller. If you recognize him, it's a little hard with the hat and glasses. Please call Crime Line.
All right, no one won last night's Mega Millions drawing, which means there is still a chance to win the jackpot, which has now grown to $1.15 billion. That's not too shabby. Cash option here is $516.1 million. The next drawing is Friday night.
And a crisp and cool start to your Christmas morning. 54 right now in the City Beautiful, 49 in the Villages. Hey, good morning, Ocala. You're at 46 degrees. 12-hour forecast showing cloudy skies around for your Christmas day with a high of 72, but we will stay dry, though. Rain chances increase, though, for the holiday weekend, especially on Sunday. Back to you guys.
All right, Ken, thanks so much, and thanks for spending your holiday morning with the Sunrise team.
We're going to be back with a look at what's ahead at 7 o'clock over on CW18.
Closed captioning is sponsored by Advent Health.
Every year, we are met with new challenges. Challenges that give way to opportunities to serve our communities and champion those making a difference. As we look forward to a new year, WESH 2 will be there, telling all of your stories. The challenges, the triumphs, the celebrations, to help you build a stronger bond to this place we call home. WESH 2 News. Local, live, late breaking.
All right, we are wrapping up the 6 a.m. hour, but we are still here with you for 3 more hours on CW18.
And coming up, 2024 was a major year for entertainment. Some Hollywood stars hit record highs, others now faced with scandal. We're going to break it all down in a final year in review.
And a family whose home was damaged by Hurricane Milton just lost their house completely. What they say the roof repair crew did that caused it to collapse. We've got those stories and so much more on this Christmas morning. Please stay with us. Join us at 7 o'clock.